Today is Division Rivals Rewards Day, so we're going to open up everything here on my main account and my free-to-play account. Hopefully we can get some good things. So right away we have World Class 1 for Versattack, not too bad. We got Legendary 2 for head-to-head, and I got Legendary 1 for Manager Mode. Let's see what we could get out of here. Of course, we were demoted down a few levels, but what are we going to get? Please EA, not even a walkout. Okay, silver player, not great. We have a bunch of competitive points that we will use on packs today. We have 4 advanced competitive points, 8,000 competitive, and then 82 Romero. What are we going to get out of our Legendary 1 pack? This is ideally going to be the best one. We do get a walkout. Okay. It's not Striker, please. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, Koundé. 85 rated. Not bad, 800k. And we get some more competitive points. So we're now here in the Division Rivals Rewards, and there's a bunch of packs we could open up here. They will refresh in 4 days, and you could save your points for 4 days from now, but it's completely up to you. I don't know how much better the rewards will get in 4 days time, so I'm going to open them up here on my main account, but on my free-to-play account, I will save up my competitive points. So we'll actually work our way up. We'll start here with an 85 to 94. We'll warm ourselves up. What are we going to get, EA? Please something massive. Not an 85. Okay, UCL card. Italy. Left back. Okay. Inter. 85, I believe. 85 DeMarco. Only a few hundred. 930,000 coins. I'll take that. What are we going to get in pack number 2? Can we get a 90 plus? Yeah. An icon, maybe. An icon. Icon. Yes, we get an icon. We get an icon. Argentina. Wait. Striker. Oh, it's going to be Hero. Who is it, though? Tevez, 89 rated Tevez. Okay, I'll take that. I don't know how much he goes for, but I'll try him out. 89 rated Tevez, pretty good stats overall. Not a bad pack. Let's quickly do these 500 point packs. If I get anything, I'll show you guys. We get a walkout right away. Okay, UCL walkout. Okay, it's going to be the 88 rated center mid though from Inter. I can't remember his name now. Okay, I can't even pronounce that. 2 million coins, I'll take it. What are we gonna get in pack number 2? We have the chance of getting all the way up to a 94. We get another walkout, back-to-back walkouts. These aren't guaranteed walkouts. We get Koundé again. No. Okay. Leipzig, 84 rated. At least he got an upgrade, so 250k. Not bad. What are we going to get in pack number 3? Can it please be something good, EA? No. Okay. Pack number 4. Come on. I know you want to give me something good, EA. We get a walkout again. We get an icon. French, center attacking mid. Right wing. Oh, is it going to be the upgraded version, though? 88 rated. Okay, I'll take that. I wonder how many people are packing these, though, because that's 2 so far out of our packs. So I will take that for sure, and then nothing here. And that is fine, because we are going to end off with the 3,000 point pack, 88 to 94. What are we going to get here before we go over to the free-to-play account? We, of course, get a... It's not going to be an icon. That's fine. Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son, no shot. I swear he's worth a lot of coins. 90 rated Heung-min Son. I know people talk about him all the time. People love him. 20 million coins. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's going to sell, but 20 million coins is incredible. So I'm going to head over to the free-to-play account, and hopefully we could get something good over there. Right away here, we have World Class 3 for Versattack. We also have head-to-head. I believe I got, World Class 1. And for Manager Mode, I got Pro 2. Now, this is my free-to-play account, so the rewards aren't as good. But let's see what we got here in our first end-of-season rewards pack. It's not going to be anything good. 1,500 competitive points and a silver player. What do we get in the second pack here? Could it be anything better? 5,082. Okay. And then the final one, which is Pro. Nothing out of there. Let's move over to the main account. So, unfortunately, the free-to-play account, it didn't go too well, but I am going to save my competitive points for the pack reset this Thursday. So with that being said, let's head into the market, and I want to do a quick market update to see how players are doing right now with the current division rival rewards. Now, what we usually see with all of this is that we see the, let's say, 88 to 90, maybe even 91, 92 rated cards see a bit of a hit today. A lot of people do sell off cards as well, expecting that they may pack them or that they may go down in price, so we see more price movement that way. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the market, but what it does mean at the very end of it, though, is that all of the high rated meta players, as I always say, go up in value, or their prices tend to not skyrocket, but go up quite a bit, because people now have a huge influx of coins and they're going to go and try to upgrade their team to make it even better. So people, and I always end up going back to them, but someone like R9 will likely go up in value after all is said and done in the next maybe day or two and for the next week, because he is a sought after high rated meta player. But players like, let's just try to find someone, I assume Maldini might get packed a little bit more. Yeah, so 29.9, or people are moving on to different cards in the game, people that they think are going to be better in the center back position. But not only that, of course, a lot of people have been able to claim his left back version, which means his 92 is no longer going to be, or a center back version rather, is no longer going to be as much in demand. So this price movement is somewhat expected. Now, the main cards that I think will take a big hit with the Rivals rewards is the, is the UCL cards. Wow. So we know Musiala was up at a crazy price at 2 million after getting his +1 upgrade, but because UCL cards seem to have a higher weight for rewards, you're going to see incredible sell-off. So if you can sell off these cards, I just go for it right away. They likely will come back a bit up in value later on, but every single card here is going to see some mass sell-off, which is weird to see because we saw these guys go way up with the upgrades, but now they're going to end up crashing because there's way too much supply on the market. Even the higher rated cards like the Bellingham is up at 500 people trying to sell them at 48. Icons are another one to look at. We got Puskas here, 100 people trying to sell them at 28 or 25.8. Garrincha is going to have a ton of sell-off. We're going to have Charlton with a ton of sell-off. All of these cards here are going to have a decent amount of sellers. I mean, Johan Cruyff 164. I know he got an upgraded version, but that's pretty crazy to see. So there's going to be quite a bit of sell-off, but what we usually see is that right after these rewards, there's probably I would say 4 to 12 hour window where these prices tend to crash, and then they go right back up for, like I said, the meta players in the game, the players that are good. So for example, Cruyff is a good player in the game. He does not deserve this kind of sell-off. So with time, with a low enough price, he will start going back up in value, and that will offer us an investment opportunity. We just have to wait to see when that price about evens out. I talked about it in the other video, but you know it's usually a decent time to buy when the buy orders and the sell orders end up about evening themselves out. So let's say he goes down to 13 million. Let's say there's 5 people trying to sell him at 13 and then 5 to 10 people trying to buy him at 12. You know around the 12 to 13 million coin mark is about his market price, and that's a safer time to get into the market, assuming nothing else is going to happen afterwards. And then from there, you could hopefully ride the wave right back up to where he should be, which is probably the 15 million coin mark, maybe a little bit more. Now, he's just one example. I just picked him out randomly. It could be any of these players that are decent in game or really good in game, but that's something to keep in mind when stuff like this happens, when these crashes happen. I mean, even Pele is going to see some sell-off, which is pretty crazy to see. But not only that, also remember that the ranked up versions now are pretty much the same price. So if you're going to go in and invest, keep in mind when investing to make coins, for some reason, most people still go for the base copies. But if you're someone who's looking to upgrade your team and get some players on a discount, then go for the ranked up copies. Do not buy the base copies. A great example of this is a player that I actually have. We have over here, Saka, 999 plus people trying to buy him at 25.9. If people were actually trying to buy him, they would just go to his ranked up version. But as you can see, there's not as much demand as there probably should be for the 92 version. But with that all being said, I do have to say that I am a bit surprised on what the kind of players that are being sold off. I thought it wouldn't be as big of a sell-off. Like 92 Maldini, I didn't think was going to be sold off this much, to be completely honest. Hullet, I knew he's going to be sold off, but I didn't know it was going to be this drastic. I think maybe we have to look at higher rated players. So let's go to like 93. If 93s are being sold off, then there's something crazy going on here. I messed that up. But let's even look at someone, a meta card, 93 De Bruyne. Yeah, sell off. Crazy. Griezmann, definitely gonna have sell off. Yep. Let's look at Valverde. He is actually okay. So these really high rated players are doing all right, but there's still some pretty big players that have, wow, 255 people selling off Vincent Kompany. That is crazy. There's quite a bit of sell-off all the way through. So, and that's because, of course, the higher the rewards get, the higher the players that you can get out of rewards and packs. That sell-off is going to work its way higher and higher up the overall list. So eventually we're going to get to 93s and 94s being sold off, and then maybe, not likely 95s, but at this current moment, as we could see, with Vincent Company, even 93s and 94s are being sold off. So what should we do in this current market? Well, if you got players in your rewards that you don't really care for, that don't fit into your team, even if they have a decent amount of sell orders, you could just sell them off. Who cares? Collect the coins, move on. If you have players in your team that you don't use anymore or that can be replaced but you know are good and are currently crashing in price, I would just hold on to them for a couple days. Unless you need those coins, hold on to them, wait for the prices to go back up, and then you can sell them for their true market value, not the current market crash market value, which is very important. That's a very important distinction to have. As for upgrading our teams or investing, now is a great time to go out. Wait a little bit longer because prices, let's say there's a player being sold and there's 150 or 200 people trying to sell them at a certain price. That price will be lowered in a few hours. So wait for those prices to keep being lowered until, like I said, you get to the point where you see the buy orders and sell orders about even out. That's a decent time to buy. And then you could go in and upgrade your teams, pick out cards that you want to invest in, usually investing in cards that are very good in game. I've said that many times in this video. I know I'm just a broken record at this point, but that is a smart way to go about it. So I'd wait a little bit to upgrade the teams, wait a little bit to invest, and then we could go from there. But aside from that, I hope you guys got really good rewards. The actual rewards for getting the different divisions aren't great, but the competitive point packs are very good. So if you guys opened up either one or both, I hope you had great rewards, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.